fight. I'm gonna fight it on out. Fight for you and me. Lift up, lift up. Hear me singing now what we're battling for. Living free and brave now and evermore. On hallowed grounds where our forefathers trod, marching on to the beat of our heart's resolve. We're breaking these chains, oh history's embrace. Rise it up, rise it up. Standing tall for our rights in the light or the storm. Holding tight to the truth that our spirits are.
Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Welcome for St. Paddy's Day's mixes. Yay! I like St. Paddy's Day mixes. I like mints and chocolates, and that's typically what it's all about. So for me, that works. Somebody's kind of over chocolates at the moment, but she still likes her mint.
I didn't use mint
Didn't
or
you?
chocolate.
Oh.
I made
And
my
A
own.
lot of chocolates.
And welcome back, Steven. We missed you. It's been a while. Got absorbed into the gaming world a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got my gaming PC built and I've been stuck in a whole nother realm.
And just so you know, if you see yourself tagged in a message in our group, it's because I just picked on Paul and said, haha, Stephen Lane is here and you're in Mexico.
I only came in because I was wanting to see Paul.
Yeah, he's going to Mexico to hang out with his family for a birthday on my birthday, and he didn't even stop and pick me up and take me. Jeez.
I know, like, what
I'm
the
telling
heck, Paul?
Yeah, Paul.
He's in Mexico. He had to come through here to get there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was thinking that he's not very far from me. There's no reason he couldn't stop for a fishing trip on the way home, right?
Hey, come on, boss. Shit.
If you didn't see my tag the other day, I said, you know what? My idea of a vacation would be go to Stephen Lane's for a Texas barbecue. There we go. Maybe go fishing afterwards.
Sand bass are running right now. Spawn season.
I will pack you a bag and send you on your way, and I'll stay here with my puppies and my rabbit.
I hope everybody is doing really well, though. Yeah, the question there is something Odie is helping me with getting a. I'm going to get a dedicated email for it for certain types of questions about flavor profiles and flavors and stuff like that. Trying to make it so that, you know, in case you're not here for the night, you can always watch it on a replay, or if you just it pops in your head and you're afraid you're going to forget by show day, or if you just don't want to ask in chat, it gives you a place to mail in. We'll do a segment once a week with it. Start doing a few of these segments. Kind of like we're going to start doing a segment on picking a flavor profile and everybody on the panel giving like their top 3 favorites in that profile. Sometimes we'll break it down into a niche type thing like we did last week. We're deciding whether niche or not because it's the first time we tried it. But most of the time it'll be just a general, like, what are your 3 favorite butterscotches, something random like that for everybody.
And don't worry, guys. Cassie's Corner isn't going away. We're not going to replace it with these other segments. Don't freak out.
Yeah, and that too. Yep, just a little bit of fun. Have a little fun with it too. Yeah,
Now, are you going to start your own separate channel for that, or are you going to do it on this?
I'll do that on this one. The other channel I'm going to be working on things like we're working on the ice cream bases and stuff like that. Hard seltzer bases, soda stream mixes, like different flavorings for different medias. Yeah, so there's a lot going to be going on in the other channel as we start warming up here and getting more into it. We're still trying to find my ice cream base. I'm letting her play around lately. I haven't had time, but I think
she's made
she's actually
frozen yogurt.
But you've helped me narrow it down a little bit. I know what I don't like. So
yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's
we have made the discovery that the VSO, because they're naturally extracted and the alcohol note in them, doesn't work for the ice cream.
And I feel like Medicine Flower is going to have the same issue with ice creams because it's going to come through with that bite. But trial and error, we'll find out. Now something, and
it
plus
tastes good, but you get that bite. That's all.
sweeteners being bumped too much, and I think I like something else. Anyway, we'll get into that on the other channel. But yeah, we got a few things we're learning. We got to figure it out and narrow it down before we can actually get started on that really hardcore. Let's see, who was it I saw earlier? Was it a Hungry Hippo or Buster Bell or something. Somebody
Buster Bell has a
Buster
sporting
Bell.
event. Was here for a little bit in the chat. Don't know if he's still here, but he said he was here for a little bit.
Yeah, a sporting event. Then we got Lady Liberty cheating. Echo Dub. There you go. Echo Dub's the official number 1. With Stephen Lane in second. He counts anyway because he doesn't come in not often enough.
Automatic first.
Alexander. Hey, Alexander. Hey, I hope you're feeling better. I saw that in there. That just yeah. Get better. Completely better soon, please. Mallory Gates. Mallory made it. Echo again a few times. Echo Dub. There's Buster
Hey,
Bell. Odie Doodah. We know that guy. The Ides of March. Hope everybody's doing better than Julius Caesar. I saw, I think it was Larry posted earlier, the Caesar, Little Caesar's box with all the knives sticking out of it. Hungry Hippo. Hey, there's Hungry Hippo. Tiny TJ Builds. Haven't seen that name before, but why does that logo look familiar? That logo does look familiar to me.
I think it's somebody from the Yo-Yo's.
I think so too. Neil Pitts. Hey, Neil.
I know Steve-O said he was trying to stream it in the Yo-Yo's hang.
Oh, okay. Yep, he is.
So.
Rocky Tooney. Hey, Rocky.
Or something.
We're Hippo, Steven. Kerplop. There's Kerplop. Haven't seen Kerplop in a little bit.
Kerplop.
Anyways, we do have quite a few recipes today that people did for shit. Apparently, people like St. Patrick's Day. One of my favorite commercial liquids, and still one of the only ones I can still like now that I've taken up DIY. You know, you kind of get a little more picky. I still like the Shamrock Cookie by Sad Boy. Still like that one. Although, thanks to a friend of ours, Tom, we actually have a version of it that's very, very close.
Yeah.
So we can make it ourselves if we want. I'm not against getting it though. It's not bad. It's a good one. So it's weird because I know Odie was saying earlier, how many people really like mint? That might be what might have been a better question to put up at first, but I wanted to put that up to remind everybody that that's going to be a segment. So that if you want to get your questions answered, you can.
I like mint. I don't care for menthol or ice, but I like mint.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tiny TJ posts in the forums as well. He started a YouTube channel for building, and he is OK 1995 in the forums. So we might have seen that too.
Yep, I know I've seen that logo before. Yeah, building. It's good to see build streams. I haven't seen any haven't seen a lot of building streams since. I'm guessing like wire builds since Codename Wired went down. There hasn't been a lot of them out there. Or maybe you're building. Are you building? I'm guessing that's what you mean. Tiny TJ builds, or are you building decks and stuff like Steve-O does on Wicket and Kick It, Wicking It and Kicking It. Yeah, Shamrock mixes. I love them. I've got one for. I'll actually dig it up and share it from last year. But I got the one from last year. I've nailed my Shamrock shakes, so I'm really not craving changing it. Just making a bottle of it for this year, and that's about it because I really loved mine last year that much. So I made something a little bit different for today, which I have not tried yet. Seal's not cracked yet. So we'll see. See how that turned out. I mean, it uses a few safe flavors that we know. If I'm doing a chocolate series, there's a few that I know I like. Reaction from, yep. That's what I thought. Chocolate covered strawberries. Oh, that was a while ago. I remember that one. Nice. All right, so let's get into some of these because I know Echo Dub stays up late just to see the show, so we'll start with him. Patrick's green pie. He went over this last week because it was made, but it was definitely made for St. Patrick's Day. So, Brandy VSO 0.6, Candy Cane Flavor West at 1, Creme de Menthe Flavor West at 0.4, Marshmallow Vanilla 101 at 1.5, O's Cookies 101 at 1, and Pie Crust 101 at 2. See, up until he got to the O's cookie, I remember last week thinking this too. I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty straightforward. And then you got O's cookie and pie crust. I go, oh, this has gotten interesting. Not your average St. Patrick's Day pie. Throw in some candy cane, brandy, marshmallow, and gets gooey with that hint of mint. Really nice with the brandy. Does not steep very good. Needs to be consumed quickly, so make only small amounts. So apparently, with this one, it's one of those ones like, I don't know if anyone's tried the mango sticky rice, but it's only good for a few days, and then it gets weird. It's good to know. I wonder what goes, now that we're thinking about this, what would be going sideways? Probably when the O's cooking the pie, oh, it would be the pie crust probably settling in. Pie crust is the one that would settle in after a few days later. Maybe. Just a guess. I think every shim I can think of: cookies, ice cream, cake. Yeah, I love it. That's pretty much what I did today. Cripple Hop has played off that rule. I went and looked up inspiration from anywhere. Do a simple like St. Patrick's Day treats. So I looked up and I found a recipe and I was like, I don't want to do exactly that, but I made something that inspired by it. You'll see when I get there. O's and mint. Yeah, it could be. The O's might be. But as I was thinking, either the O's or the pie crust, or the O's and the pie crust, maybe just not quite meshing after they finally settle in. Yeah, I think there was another one in. There's another one in here from you. Look it up. We got a hungry hippo here, though. Lemon shortbread cookie. Yeah. That's actually, ironically, one of the Shamrock Sad Boys' other cookies is their lemon cookies. Pretty good. Biscuit and Aware at 1.5, solid biscuit. Buttercream SSA at 1. Cookie Biscotto FA at 0.75. Graham Cracker DX TPA at 1. Super Sweet Pearl at 0.5. Sweet Cream TPA at 1. And Zesty Lemon from Cap at 2. See that Zesty Lemon? We're talking about that either to authenticate, like get a more real pulpy version of a lemonade, or in a bakery is where I think it shines the most. Other than that, biscuit, graham cracker, cookie, this is definitely going to be a dessert. I deep dive in Google, aka search, found a page for 30 Irish desserts. Apparently, Irish love shortbread cookies, and one of them was a lemon shortbread. This is my first attempt. As always, I keep this updated through the week, or try my best. Off the knuckle, lemon is strong. Gonna let this steep for a while and see if it calms down or not. I'll make a note and adjust the lemon. Makes sense. That lemon is definitely going to be there. Day 0, 6 hour steep. Couldn't wait. Notes are all present. Lemon tones down a bit from earlier off the knuckle test. It's a little bit dry. I'm going to think of ways to boost the mouthfeel. Lemon up front. Nice cookie body. Grandma's adding a nice cinnamon note. Exhale is a linger of lemon and graham. Looking forward to day 3 and 7. Didn't even make it to day 3. Not one time has he made it to any of them. Day 2, the mix is okay. I'm picking up all the notes, however, it's a bit dry. We are on day 2 and could possibly bloom more with more steeping. I'm noticing the main missing aspect is the exhale. Just dry in the back end. The cookie notes are very forward, and the graham is giving it that shortbread taste. The zesty lemon might be a little high, and I'm thinking of looking at other lemon options to possibly turn down the zest and complement with another lemon. We'll try about day 5. Zesty lemon being dry. That makes sense. Day 6, nice and sharp on the inhale. Lemon forward. The graham is still doing its part to boost the body and give a nice shortbread cookie taste. The exhale is lacking. Dry, almost dusty. I'm going to play around with the percentages and possibly make some adjustments, giving it something. Not discouraged in the mix, just stumped at the moment. I can see it possibly being the zesty lemon causing the dryness. I might just lower the lemon or swap out the lemon entirely, since this is a drier bakery recipe. Makes sense. Makes sense. Thanks for your notes on that. Those are good notes. Like going through the steeping process, explaining what you're getting, explaining what your issues are. And I would agree with the fact that zesty lemon cap, especially at 2%, might be a little high for the bakery. Might be a little high for the bakery. Like 0.5 to 1% might be enough.
Yeah, I find that zesty lemon kind of caps out at 1 unless you really want that bitter lemon bite.
Or if you find it's too dry, use a juicier lemon. Yeah. I like the notes on the recipe. Yeah. Going through the steeping process. That's a good one. Explaining what's going on and hoping it's going to get better. And if it doesn't or does, find out. I don't always get a chance to write the notes like that, and I always regret it. Always.
I don't ever write notes.
And now we're going to get into the Overachiever of the Week segment. Love him to death. A Buster Bell, put a few in this week. Mint chocolate brownie. Okay, AFL St. Patrick's. Chocolate frosting wonder flavors at 1.5. Chocolate fudge brownie V2 from Cap at 3. That is the juicier one. Creme de menthe flavora at 1.5. Mint candy TPA at 2. Pudding milk chocolate wonder flavors at 2. And super sweet pearl at 0.5. So definitely went with like a kind of cream up and fill out that lacking part of that chocolate fudge brownie with the frosting and the pudding. A little bit of creme de menthe in there. Why not? It's St. Paddy's Day, right? Somewhat simple recipe. Hopefully I have the chocolate balance, mint chocolate balanced right. Week 1 seems like I got it right. Pretty much as advertised. Chocolate brownie with a creamy mint accent.
Sounds good.
That mint grew on top. Looks weird, but I mean, it actually still looks good. No shame. Bewitched.
And Hippo put some notes in the chat here before you move on to the next one.
Yep.
He said he remixed it today at 1.5. I'm assuming the zesty lemon he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's still kind of strong. Gotta drop it to like 0.75 depending on how the V2 steeps. And he added some premium custard for the cookie body.
Yes, that would actually help you with the dryness for sure.
Custard premium. I'm like vaping that butter rum custard I made last week with the custard premium, and oh my god, it's good.
Yeah, custard premium, old flavor, very, very good.
Yeah.
Been around for a long time. Still one of the best.
It's my go-to custard.
Not really bitter, just gets dry quick. Yep. Okay, we got Celtic Twilight. AFL St. Patrick's and Buster Bell again. Here we got more Buster Bell. Started off awesome. Irish coffee from Noms at 1.5. That's a coffee.
I forgot about that one.
I almost used it. Almost used that tonight. Creamy hazelnut flavor west at 1. Irish cream from FA at 2.5. Marshmallow vanilla 101 at 0.5. Super sweet pearl at a half. Whipped cream 101 at 2. And whiskey cream from Noms at 1.5. Okay. I have a feeling I would love. I have a feeling I would really like this recipe.
Yeah.
I mean, hazelnut's a darker hazelnut, but man, it's good. The whiskey cream, yum. The Celtic Twilight is a smooth, creamy, slightly sweet cocktail. Blends Irish whiskey, velvety Irish cream, and deep coffee with nutty hazelnut liqueur, making it indulgent and yet balanced. It's perfect after dinner sipper or a cozy nightcap. Really liking this. No complaints or adjustments required. Okay, I want the real drink too. Sounds delicious. Of course. What can I do? Yeah. That sounds good. I think that would be an ADV type vape for me. I mean, I'd have to mix it to try it, but definitely is within my realm of my favorite stuff. And yeah,
Yes.
Echo Dub is what?
So yes.
Yes, that looked good to you too, did it? Yeah. It didn't have any banana in it though. But hey, Steven, we have figured out banana does work good in coffee mixes. Add it to your cream.
Yeah, I was gonna try that too. Putting coffee in banana in my coffees.
I made a creamy banana coffee a few weeks ago. I've mixed 3 30s of it and gone through them already. It was really good. I adapted it and made a butter rum version that was also really good.
What recipe is this of yours?
I will look it up and I will drop you a link in our Zoom chat. Well, I'll just drop it in the YouTube chat.
All right, don't worry. Buster Bell has more. Green Prosecco, AFL St. Patrick's. And we got Juicy Lemon SSA at 1. Kiwi Ripe SSA at 2. Melon Patch Perulum at 4. Sparkling Prosecco Wine SSA at 8. And Super Sweet from Cap at 0.5. I can only kind of imagine what this tastes like because those flavors, they do seem like they'd fit. I'm trying to think my way through this before I see the notes. All right, Green Prosecco cocktail is made with Midori mixed with fresh lemon juice, then topped with crisp, bubbly Prosecco in a festive cocktail that's fresh, light, and perfect for St. Paddy's Day. And yeah, and that kiwi just adds that goes really good with melon. Not much to say about this. Melon kiwi sparkling with wine cocktail. Quite refreshing. Melon is the main body with a dash of kiwi at the tail. Wrapped in a sparkling wine. On remix, I would add a splash of cucumber. Okay. Cucumber to calm it down a little bit, kind of, I'm guessing. Nice picture. Melons and kiwi. The Irish Rovers. Wasn't that a party? I can't ever click on them because they would definitely flag me, and that sucks because I like to click on links. Usually I do it in the after show while everybody's thinking I'm ignoring them, and I am because I'm listening to the videos.
So I dropped that recipe in the chat there, Stephen.
Yeah, I already stole it.
I already stole
Totally
it.
sub out the banana raw for the raw from banana from Noms.
Yeah,
Because I know that you're not using the VSOs yet, so.
not till November.
Okay, the Nam's banana is a very good substitute.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, Nom's banana and the soft banana together are like my favorite go-to.
They are really good.
I can't wait until you can try the banana raw, though, because once you try it, you'll never go back. I promise.
I keep looking at my bottom drawer going, y'all better hang on and not go bad. 6 more months, buddy.
I
Okay.
mean, I don't have a big bottle of banana raw sitting right here on my desk.
Yeah.
I got a bigger bottle.
Fuck you.
My magic bottle is bigger than your bottle. And there's a lot out of that bottle considering it. There's a lot missing.
Yeah, this is just a 15 mil.
Yeah, that's a 120. All right, so here we go. Don't worry, Buster Bell's not done. Buster Shamrock Shake. Yes, a Buster Bell for St. Paddy's Day. We got creme de menthe, Flavor West, 3. The superior creme de menthe. Mostly, I only say that because if anyone's going to get the toothpaste notes, they will get them off the Flavor. Unfortunately, not everybody does. But if you're trying to mix it for more than one person or have someone else try it, this is a safer alternative. Plus, it's a little bit more accurate to actually the creme de menthe you used to. Irish cream Flavora at 1. Milk from FA at 2. Good milk for this. Milkshake from screw me up on milkshake from Cap at 2.5. Mint cream from Noms. She's moving stuff around at 2. Mint cream. I'm trying to remember that one. I know I tried it. I just don't remember it. I'd have to look at my notes. Super Sweet Perillum at 0.5. Vanilla ice cream from Liquid Barn at 3.5. Whipped cream fresh. Special 3. Wonder Flavors at 1.5. And white chocolate peppermint Liquid Barn at 4. Which was one of the ones we did try. And that actually is pretty good, but it needs a little bit extra creaminess. And this would add it. That's definitely in this. Surprised myself how well and accurate this turned out. Milky, creamy, minty, good density. Perhaps I should add some cooling. We'll probably add some next time I mix this. Looks good. Gary Moore featuring Out On. I can't remember the name of the song. Out on the. I can't play it. If I click on it, I'll get in trouble. Damn it. Okay. Anyway, there's some music with that. So, yeah. I'm going to be listening to a lot of music tonight, it looks like. Yeah, I like the way that that's built out. You put the FA milk, I think, is what's helping you the most in that. I think the FA milk with that white chocolate peppermint and the the liquid warm ice cream, a really good combination right there. Just those three. That's another one I think I could vape. Chicken and banana was a good combo. Odie, yeah, sounds delicious. Try it. Let us know.
Rocky, that shit earlier.
I grabbed my notes, and I think we had pretty similar notes on that mint cream, Tim. It was a really nice thin cream with a touch of toothpaste.
Oh, yeah, but not mix there with the creme de menthe.
Overpowering, but a touch.
In a mix with the creme de menthe, I bet it's the Flavor West creme de menthe. Now, if you're mixing that with the Flavora, it might actually make it worse.
Oh my God, Odie, I hate that chicken banana thing. It's so annoying. It's all over everywhere.
Goblin Whiskey Caramel Flan.
Real thing.
AFL St. Patrick's Day recipes from Echo Dub. Goblin Whiskey Caramel Flan. Before we even start looking at the recipe, I'm thinking, this is an interesting idea. All right, let's see what we got. Caramel coffee with sweet milk per at 1. That's yummy. Condensed milk, condensed caramel milk from 101 at 2. That does have a little carameliness to it. It's a good one. Espresso VSO at 0.1. Not much espresso. Flan 101 at 2. Have that, have not used it. That'd be a seldom or never. Pudding based VTA at 1. Smoked butterscotch Flavora at 0.1. I love that smoked butterscotch. Super sweet from Cap at 0.2. And whiskey cream from Noms at 2.5.
It looks like it's gonna be good.
See,
It
everybody's
does.
on that whiskey cream train tonight because of St. Patty's Day. I love it.
Whiskey cream's freaking delicious. Even if you don't really love whiskey, it's the entry level style whiskey with that cream. I wanted to create a recipe that isn't green, mint, or anything like that. Honestly, harder than I thought. True. But Iris, do you like whiskey? So here we are. Quite a complex recipe. Let me explain. Star of the show is Nom's Whiskey Cream. Surprise, surprise. Then built a flan, a kind of pudding dessert out of pudding base, flan, and then threw a lot of accent flavors to help sell the recipe. First, I wanted to avoid sweetener, but I needed a bit of sweetness, as I think smoked butterscotch gave everything a bit of bitterness. That is true. Does need a little sweetener. You can use a regular butterscotch, but the smoked butterscotch needs a little sweetener. Tastes great off the shake, but it gets better after 5 days. And that is a really cool picture of a really creepy little goblin dude mixing it up in the kitchen.
The fuck? Is that a fairy dragon gremlin?
I don't know. I'm kind of trying to figure this out. It does look a little bit like a fairy with the hair, the like, you know, wood like antlers. I'm not sure. We'll just go with it. That's your fairy goblin princess there, Steven. That's a fairy goblin princess.
You're right. You don't want to get canceled.
Fairy goblin princess. Obviously, whiskey goblin, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. That is probably the best version of a flan as far as what it looks like. I think that might be the most accurate flan I've ever seen made. Nice touch with the caramel coffee with sweet milk. That actually will add to that flan like thing too.
Oh, speaking of which, mine's like gone. I'm gonna need more of that.
What?
The
Whiskey cream?
caramel coffee with sweet milk.
Ah,
Oh, yeah,
we got to order more.
Fuck,
I'm going to be making an
order.
order this week anyway, so make sure it's on the list.
Just when I thought I was done ordering things.
Oh my God, this light is
never.
driving me nuts. We got to change that bulb tomorrow because it is like blinking bad.
I can see it. It looks like you're getting flashed, literally. I walked by just before the show and I'm like, what's going on in there? You got a disco going on?
Look at my bulb's dying.
Sharon Cassie flash me.
All right, Odie Doodah made a mix tonight. You don't see many mixes by Odie for shows, so this is kind of unique. Apple McTooney. Hashtag AFL St. Pat's Day. Hashtag ELR March Mix. Mine would have fit into that too. I probably should have added that, but Bourbon Flavora at 0.75. Bourbon VTA at 1.5. Okay, he went heavy into it right off the bat. Those two go good together. Is got Kentucky? Yes, it does. Okay. Fuji
Rocky
Apple
Pepsi
FA at 2. Kentucky Bourbon TPA at 2. See, those are the 3 bourbons I like to get at 2. Liquid Amber from FA at 0.5, darken it up a little bit. Milk and Honey Flavora, I'm going a little darker yet, at 1. And Pumpkin Spice Flavora at 0.5. Just trying to add that spice note. Spicy apple bourbon, basically. Like a rich, spicy apple bourbon. Yep. Cinnamon for the spice. You got the apple there. You got the milk, and you got the bourbon. That makes sense. Someone said anything booze in it counts as St. Patrick's Day mix. I'm not complaining. I'm just using an excuse to double dip. Here's my version of a boozy, creamy, spiced apple cider. The cider, F.A. Fuji, one of the oldest and best apples on the market, bright and tart. F.A. Liquid Amber adds a cooked, slightly fermented funk. Flavora Pumpkin Spice, like rich cinnamon, but with more depth. Flavora should really take pumpkin out of the name and just call it spice mix. I agree. So people don't pigeonhole it and wonder this wonderful flavor, an autumn-only flavor. I also think it doesn't have much pumpkin to it, so it's better as a spice. The booze combo is stolen from IDT10T's Bourbon Trifecta. Yep, I knew it looked familiar. PFA Kentucky Bourbon adds a sweet corn flavor and rock gut. Flavora Bourbon adds the earthy smokiness. Yep, and VT Bourbon adds the alcohol bite. 100%. The glue, Flavora Milk and Honey. Oh, God. Nectar of the Gods. It seeps into the nooks and crannies of both the cider and the bourbon and ties everything together with a wonderful sweet creaminess. And once we get out of here, Cassie's making gestures you guys cannot see, but we can. And it is distracting while you're trying to read. Go ahead and reenact what you just did.
Okay, I have a couple of things here. First of all, Rocky, I fucking hate you, you prick.
What?
The YouTube link, he dropped the fucking Chicken Banana song, and I played it like an idiot. And it's stuck in my goddamn head now. Fuck you! Neil, that could very possibly be the spirits talking to me. That could be what's going on with the light. Boozy Milk and Honey is not winner chicken dinner.
Okay, I'll do that, Steve-O, when I get to yours.
And that was the last thing. And the gesture I made was... Now I'm going to sit back and quietly...
All right. Now we got the Lemon Shortbread Cookie V2. St. Patrick's Day for Hungry Hippo. Biscuit and Aware 1.5. I think he just changed the... Was it the lemon? Added lemon sour type. Yep. Give it a little more juiciness. And zesty lemon and a custard premium to it. That makes sense. Sounds like it'd be really good. I'm still worried that a zesty lemon could be a little high, but as long as it's toned down, who cares? Because it does have a nice zestiness. It's going to give you a pop of zest. Same. Day 0. Look at that. Shake test. Still a bit dry. Possibly bring the lemon down more. That's what I was thinking. It might. Maybe. That's the only down thing that side of that. Unless it's a really wet mix. Like if you get a lemonade and you're mixing it in. Pushing it to 2. It just makes it. Gives you more of that pucker effect. There we go. We do have more here. The following recipe is made of specific mix. After steeping the flavor of the original mix, I'm confident that what I'm tasting now, I want to attempt to change. Check the adapted from link to the other recipe. I've dropped zesty lemon down, added the lemon sour to back it, added custard to help with the cookie body. As always, I'll keep notes updated. Off the knuckle, the more body than the previous mix, feels fuller. Lemon isn't overpowering. Day 0, shake out the test. Custard isn't eggy, so using it low wasn't the worst idea I've had. Definitely is more body, even with the exhale, just lingering dryness. I've not mixed with FA Premium custard before. Oh, you have not? Enjoy. I assume, like any custard, it'll need a steep. Not as bad as some of the others. I'll keep you up with the week. It's not a bad... I think you'll need more from the graham cracker. Is probably one of your longer steepers in this. Is your graham cracker.
Yeah. Like the custard premium, I can vape it off the shake.
Yeah. It's best after 3 to 5 days. 7 to 10 sometimes in certain mixes.
But he just took a rip on it, and the lemon isn't so bad, to be honest.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Depending on how much zest you're willing to take. 1.5, you're definitely going to get the zest. And if you find it too much, turn it down. But you might be good at 1.5. 2, that was probably pretty damn zesty the first time.
Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Sorry, no, that was a buddy of mine trying to see if
No
we were
worries.
going to go fishing.
Well, not unless you can pick me up first.
No, and all of a sudden it got cold. It's supposed to be 40 degrees in the morning. I'm like, no, we're not going.
It's supposed to here, too. It's supposed to get, well, it was almost 60 days, supposed to get down to 40. 40
It
for a
was
high
80,
tomorrow.
80
No.
this morning when I got up, got my truck inspected, and then I went back outside an hour later, and it was fucking, 50 degrees and like windy. I'm like, what the fuck's going
Day
on?
before yesterday, it got over 60 here, but then it got down to 8 degrees at night. That's how you get sick. A 50 plus degree day change in temp in 12 hours. That's how you get sick.
Yeah, it's 49 right now. I just looked.
Yeah, it's actually nice out tonight. I think it's actually not supposed to start till this weekend. We're starting to cool off again, with the possibility of a little scattered snow.
Weekend.
What?
It is the weekend.
Oh, after the weekend, I meant to say.
You
2
know
days.
what? Get the hell out of here, Paul. You're in Mexico. Go away. We don't like you anymore.
He looks like a lobster anyway.
Just kidding. Love you, Uncle Paul. Hope you're having fun.
Paul's done nothing but complain about how hot it is down there since he got down there.
I know.
Came in here just to see you, and you're not even fucking here, man.
Well, just the funny part about it is he goes down to Mexico because he's sick of the cold. The day he goes down, it's 60 some degrees up here. The very same day. It's like, you've been missing this weather and we got it here. Now you're dying down there of heat exhaustion. Okay. Lobster, you look like a great. I don't know. The way it sounds, Odie, I think the way he was talking about the heat, he probably looks like more like a lobster by now.
I don't know. The way he was talking the other night, I'm surprised he's still alive. Holy crap.
Oh, Neil, that's.
He was even slurring his
scary.
typing.
Yeah, somehow you could tell he was drinking through his typing. That's bad. That's real bad.
I saw that chat earlier, Paul.
Tornadoes,
Ugh.
Must have been a
Not
handsome motherfucker.
yeah, he found Steven's doppelganger. So only
I posted a picture of it a few days ago. And apparently he got drunk with him tonight.
of course he did. Hard to text some days, especially after a fifth of tequila. You know, it's really hard to fifth of tequila in 2 hours time drinking by yourself. It's hard to text at that point.
I was finding some good reels to drop in there for him that night, though.
Guys, crazy. You're all crazy. All right, Finn McCool's Shamrock Macchiato. Wow, by Rocky Tooney, getting all fancy. Coffee espresso dark bean from FA at 0.75. Creme de menthe flavora at 0.4. French vanilla V2 can cap at 2. Irish cream from FA at 2. Super sweet can cap at 0.3. And sweet cream from cap at 1. That's a smart move. Using sweet cream with Irish cream. Fresh vanilla. I like that. See, I wouldn't get that. At 0.4, I wouldn't get that toothpaste. You would. That's the only reason I don't use it. For that.
I can't use the Flavora. It's like straight up toothpaste. The only one I could use is the Flavor West.
Awaken the spirit legend of Finn McCool's Shamrock Shake Macchiato. Like the towering Irish giant himself, this bold creation layers a robust shot of espresso atop a luxurious richness of Irish cream flavor, spiked with a whisper of creme de menthe. Topped with a layer of sweet cream and vanilla, creating a masterpiece of enchanting as the story of the giant's causeway. Speaking of causes, this luxurious, satisfying vape is perfect for anyone seeking a flavorful alternative to traditional smoking. With every puff, let the story of Finn McCool inspire your journey into something better. Made for today's show, but you know what? Rocky, were you like a column writer at some point or something? I gotta figure this out. Or like, I've been trying for a while to figure out what he did before, but the way he writes is, I think he did like fictional stories in the back column of the newspaper or something. Oh, I forgot. I got espresso, hun. Forgot.
Mine's gone. You forgot you even had yours? What the heck, dude? That's cold by now.
It's still warm. Not hot, but warm.
My ice cream's kind of melted too, but it still tastes all right.
I ate that earlier instead. Murphy's Mocha Ice Cream Shake by Rocky Tooney. Murphy's Mocha Ice Cream Shake. Bavarian Cream TPA at 2. Creme Fraiche from FA at 1. Creme de Menthe Flavora at 2. Ooh. I might get toothpaste out of that one. Ooh, 2%. He's pushing it. Mocha Coffee SSA at 0.2. Was that the one we determined was one? No, it was a Wonder Flavors one I think we liked the best.
I'm sorry, what?
Mocha Coffee. It was the Wonder Flavors one I think we liked.
Yes?
Super Sweet Cap at 0.4 and Vanilla Ice Cream Liquid Barn at 4.5. What might save this whole thing, even from that creme de menthe, is that Liquid Barn ice cream. That stuff does smooth out a lot of stuff. You know, that actually kind of works too, and no one thinks about that. But Liquid Barn ice cream is not only thick, but it kind of does its whole like similar thing to Vanilla Swirl, where it rounds the edges, but it rounds them by pounding them down and beating them to submission.
Yes,
Murphy's
it was the Wonder Flavors mocha and cream that we had on.
It was the most accurate of the mochas. Like, that was surprisingly good. Indulge the luck of the Irish with Murphy's Mocha Ice Cream Shake, a velvety blend of creamy vanilla ice cream with thick, rich, fresh cream. Perfectly balanced with a touch of mocha coffee's bold richness. That is a bold one. Luxurious creme de menthe, sorry. As a refreshing twist, elevating the indulgent shake into sophisticated dessert experience. This shake is a nod to St. Patrick's Day celebrations, a perfect blend of indulgence, and a touch of sweet emerald isle. Sweet emerald isle. You sell it with your descriptions, Rocky. No question about it.
Oh, by the way, Echo Dub figured it out. He explained everything perfectly.
Max Headroom
Rocky
makes
is
sense.
not real. He is AI.
The son of Max Headroom. Oh my God. That brings me back, Odie.
That's because you're old.
Yep, the one that... yeah, that one. I mean, I don't know how that wasn't up there, Steve-O, but it wasn't yet, but it is now. I gotta refresh it.
Yeah,
all right, Steve-O's.
I know there was a couple new ones that came in after Steve-O's too.
Yep, Leprechaun Bark, creme de menthe Flavora at 0.3, dark chocolate medicine flour at 0.4, Lucky Leprechaun Cereal TPA at 1.5, Marshmallow Candy from Wonder Flavors at 0.5, Puff Cereal Frosted from Wonder Flavors at 2, Super Sweet Perillum at 0.6, pushing it a little bit more than usual for Steve-O. White Chocolate Flavora at 1.5, and White Chocolate VSO 1.5. Chocolate combo. So this is going for like a Lucky Charms Bark. Yep, there we go. If else, St. Patrick's Day mixes. Lucky Charms Bark. I can't, but I would eat it if I could. Not too many different things that fit the theme for St. Paddy's Day. Shamrock shakes, Irish beverages. I happened to find this recipe for Leprechaun Bark. Well, Delrin Bark, Lucky Charms, and M&Ms. Recipe basically grab for flavors that complemented the ingredients for the actual recipe. Our go-to white chocolate base, Lucky Leprechaun, Puff Cereal, Frosted, and Marshmallow Candy for the Lucky Charms pieces. Then medicine flour, dark chocolate, and Flavora creme de menthe for a light amount of M&Ms thrown in. Use this low as not to distract much from everything else, especially the creme de menthe. Any percent higher than this, I guess, goes full toothpaste on me. Does me too. Much higher than that. I can't go above 0.4, 0.5 at most. I'll be mixing this during the show while I can't wait for pizza to cook. And I want to know, Delrin. I was wondering that myself when I read that. I was wondering why you put Delrin. I don't think that's what you meant. I was wondering, Delrin. I was like, okay, we got a plastic. We're doing a plastic day mix. There we go. Actually, that looks really good, and I could see. Like, my biggest worry would be if that dark chocolate took over a little bit. That'd be probably my biggest concern. At 0.3, I think that credit meant to be fine for me. That'd be my only concern, is that dark chocolate gonna like make this really chocolatey. I wouldn't hate it if it did, but that's the type Del run a lot. Yeah, it does. Oh, Steve-O, the auto-correct things have gotten bad. They've gotten really bad, and you probably do type Del run a lot.
How's
See?
Delrin? Auto.
Yeah, you'd have to be using it a lot. So yeah, we got 2 more here. We'll do 4 years, son.
That's cool. I'm still drying off my wicks from this other one so I can try it.
Holiday Lemon Cookies V2. Rex Nexella, 1987. We got Cheesecake Graham Crust, TPA at 0.75. Lemon from FE at 2. Lemon Cream Wafer from Captain Vatican at 3. Marshmallow Vanilla 101 at 1.65. Interesting, must have been overdrip. Meringue TPA at 1. Everything else is nice and even. You get that 1.65. Sugar Cookie from Cap at 3. Super Sweet Cap at 0.5. And Vanilla Swirl TPA at 1.25. That's smart. This is where Vanilla Swirls shine. That lemon from FE is great flavor, but it can have a little bit of an edge to it. You can take the edge off of that marshmallow swirl. Vanilla swirl. And the marshmallow. And meringue. Oh, I know what's going on here. Just finished a long steep. Lemon is a bit weak. Might up FE to 2.5 or switch out for Captain Vatic lemon at 4-ish. Also forgot cream, LA cream cheese icing 1.5 if coulda shoulda woulda oops. No big deal. Try it next time. Doesn't stand out, I suppose, but it's another addition to another 10 billion lemon cookie recipes that are enjoyable. 1 week steep. Pretty mandatory vanillas, crust, and cookies. Yep. I'd agree. 1 week to 10 days. Pretty standard.
That lemon cream wafer is good.
Especially with that vanilla swirl, any edges or weird nuts you get, that smooths them out. And then you got marshmallows in there too. This is going to be nice and smooth. Be a nice lemon cream cookie. Sugar cookie from Cap. Still a go-to after all these damn years. Still one of my go-to. They're can be V1 or V2. They're not like night and day different. They're just a little bit different. One's got a little bit more edge to it than the other. One's got a little less steep time. That's about it.
Like that with the cookie butter from Wonder Flavor together is like my go-to cookie combo.
Cheesecake and graham crust, adding a little bit of, yeah. That feels a little bit, almost like a little bit of old school mix is what it feels like. Old school meets new school. Mostly old school. That's all old school flavors. It is. I mean, look at this. This is all old school flavors. Which is, yeah. They still work. You can still, you have to mix differently, but it can still work. Oh, what happened here? Keen. You got no paint there.
Should have just bought the copper one.
I know, right? I got the gunmetal one. I hope Ben doesn't start doing the same thing. Gunmetal and I.
Keen, shout out, happy belated to Mr. Tenacious TX himself. Had a birthday. Was it yesterday or the day before?
I think it was yesterday, the day before. I can't remember which day. I think it was the day before.
It was yesterday, the day before. I said happy birthday.
I think it was the day before, but it might have been yesterday. Yeah, Dan just had his birthday.
There's been a lot of birthdays.
That's because March is the best month.
Yeah.
Excuse you, May is
especially the 11th.
Month?
Yeah, the 11th. 3/11. Come on. Not the real Jared Butler will back me on this.
You mean Butler, right?
Yeah, not the real Jared Butler would definitely back me on this.
Because he's not
3/11. 3/11 is definitely the best day.
You're nobody to be hashing about how somebody says something.
The one-on-one marshmallow
when he
is
said Butler. All I could think is, am I not a good security blard? It's disjointed. It's a whole thing.
Okay, 1995's recipe. That's the next one I'm doing right now, Rocky. That's next. But yeah, that 101 marshmallow's got a really nice vanilla note. That's the vanilla creaminess to it, is what it is. It sells the marshmallow because it's the right vanilla. I don't really get a lot of marshmallow consistency to it, but that vanilla is just nice addition to like almost any recipe that you like a little vanilla in. A smooth vanilla.
I gotta pull a Paul moment and say, "Shut your mouth." That's good, because that way nobody misses him being here.
420. All right, here we go. This is the one that. Here's the one that Rocky was asking about. Hashtag that. An OK Irish custard by OK 1995. Caramel candy from Flavor West at 2. Damn, I forgot about that flavor. Well, that'll be coming up. We got to test that one. Coffee Irish from Noms at 1.5. Super Sweet from Cap at 0.5. Vanilla Custard TPA at 3. And Vanilla Milk Frost from Cap at 2.
Never seen that. Is that a good flavor?
Which one?
Vanilla milk frost.
It's a little bit wispy, but it's actually got a nice smooth vanilla note to it.
Never heard.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little bit wispy though, because it's not coffee.
It's a froth. It's a froth. Yeah, it's a froth.
Yeah.
It's just like an accent note, but it works well in some cases. Okay, Irish custard, and they got adapted from too, by the way. Check that out in just a moment. As soon as Session Drummer reviewed the Coffee Irish from Noms, I knew it would be right up my alley. This recipe has gone through 7 or 8 adaptations since I received my Noms order. It's finally gotten to where I want it, a decadent, subtle, boozy, custardy, coffee-ish vape. Leaves you with full mouthfeel, wondering if this is an Irish cream latte or a bowl of Irish cream frozen custard. I want to keep this recipe simple. I'm starting to dislike mixing anything over 5 or 6 flavors. I vaped this after 24 hours, and I enjoy how it deepens over the course of 3 to 4 weeks. However, a week in, and it's developed its richness and only gets better. As always, Super Sweet is your preference. It works well here. Give it a mix, and please leave some feedback. Look back. I want to look at the other one version in a second, but yeah, that caramel candy, not a bad addition there, because that'll smooth into everything there. Oh, the original is Mac Private. Can't look at it. Okay. But caramel candy, there would be a nice addition. That milk froth is also going to add that little bit of wispy layer on top that you don't normally get. You'd have to play with it to understand, Steven. But that milk froth is kind of like, it just kind of elevates the very like subtle wispiness. It's like I don't know how else to explain it. It just elevates.
It's a good one, Rocky.
I'll pass.
Coffee Irish is good. It's good. And I'll go over this, and then let Cassie go over hers. Shamrock Irish Cream dessert shots. That was just inspired by something I'll show it down below. But chocolate mousse SSA at 1.5, creme de menthe Flavor West at 2, ice cream dark chocolate blender flavors at 1.5, Irish cream from VTA at 3, super sweet Perillum at 0.5, and whipped cream SSA at 2. So what we're going for, and I'll just grab it and go over it, be easier. And I'll show you. This is what inspired it. All right, Shamrock Shake dessert. And see these little things right here? I didn't add the cakey version. I went with a more liquefied version on purpose rather than going cake, because I almost went lava cake and all that route, and I was like, I don't want to build out a cake. So I went with like a liquefied version of those, like you're making actual shots. I rethought it by name, and the name made me think more of like what would it be like to do a shot of creme de menthe and chocolate with a whipped cream top and a little Irish cream in there. And honestly, I haven't tried it yet. It's right here. It's not even open. So while she goes over hers, I'm gonna try this.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Mhm.
That's not the right one. Hold on. Boop. All right, this is the one I did for last year. The mint shake. I did cloudy cream SSA at 1.5, creme de menthe flavor west at 2, creme de menthe TPA at 2, French vanilla thick wonder flavor at 1, milkshake cap at 2.5, super sweet perillum at 1, vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 3, and white chocolate flavora at 1. And that was a really nice little mint shake. Buster Bell actually mixed this one. And then the one I did for this year, I did an Irish coffee. I used the caramel coffee with sweet milk perillum at 4, coffee liqueur VTA at 2, espresso VSO at 5, Irish cream flavora at 0.8, super sweet perillum at 1, whipped cream SSA at 1, and whiskey cream from Noms at 2. And I just dripped and tried this, and it is really good. Apparently Dave and this M-Man 1959 both tried it already. They tried it before I did. Well, whatever. And that's me.
Yeah, fogging it up here. This is really good. This is really good. I'll drop this in chat. But if you want to give this a try, if you're looking for a good shamrock shake, this is the one I made last year, and improving on it, maybe some slight tweaks, but there's not a lot of improvement I could do to make it pretty damn authentic. Shamrock shake I made last year. Creme de menthe flavor west at 2, French vanilla thick wonder flavors at 1, milkshake from Cap at 1. You can add or leave that depending if you want the milkshake side of it. If you want the slight maltiness, it's not really much. Vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 2, and vanilla gelato Italian wonder flavors at 1.5. And that was absolutely delicious. There are subs you can make, change to your own liking, but it was pretty damn good. I couldn't think of any major improvements I could do to that for me, my personal taste. A vanilla bean ice cream, gelato, and French vanilla thick, along with a milkshake from Cap, is my milkshake base, and I just love it. Yeah, this is really good. You know what's weird? I almost get enough chocolate there, it could fake me to thinking there's cake in it. It's really, really chocolatey. Mint. Yeah, that hits a spot. It really does.
Oh my God, that's a really good one too, Rocky, if it's the
Yep.
one I'm thinking of.
The mudslide one, the one we mixed.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, grab that. Irish mudslide milkshake. Coffee, yeah, this is the one. Coffee liqueur VTA at 0.8. Cream flavora at 0.8. Dessert chocolate at 0.2. Ice cream SSA at 2. Irish cream FA at 2. And super sweet perillum at 0.3. And this is one of those ones where, yes, although SSA ice cream SSA does not typically is not my number one go-to because I find it a little bit thin, works here because that's what you need. It this is so thick, you need that refreshing little bit of ice cream in there. Yeah, this turned out really good. This is the one we mixed. Did we ever leave up? Oh, we didn't leave one. Should have left something. We gotta start responding. These when we make some.
When I get to the point where I am willing to vape chocolate again, I might make some of that up, but I'm not to that point yet.
Yeah, coffee liqueur is really good. Mudside shake is pure, smooth deliciousness, thick and creamy with rich chocolate and coffee flavors. This adult milkshake vape is a must-try for chocolate lovers. Yeah, and I think if you'd used any thicker ice cream, it would have been like felt too thick. As it was pretty good though. That was very good. I remember that one. That coffee liqueur is what really makes it shine. You're back. Turkeys.
Spatchcock.
Ah. I saw like 40 turkeys at work today, right outside, about 15 feet from me.
Yeah, but I bet you weren't having a spatchcock 'em.
We almost did because we thought about getting one. Yeah, vegetarians in the house, and I mentioned to him, you know, you could get away with a turkey. Just, I've been thinking about it. It's like, oh god, strange. Anyways, we'll just call this end the poll. Let's see what we got. 50% I'm all for it. 40% all sounds okay, and 10% says not really, not needed. So,
And we know that one of those 10% was, you know, somebody on the panel.
Probably Steve.
Now those 10 of them were me.
All right, so if anyone's wondering what that is, it's this. Mixer's mailbox. Odie made this nice little thing up. I already got it on. I started a little blog section on the website. I just put this up on. I'm going to start trying to keep track of notes on there for everybody to keep up with. But I'll be able to send in information like what you would like to see us go over for, like when we go over the top 3 flavors for each of us in a certain profile, or maybe flavor a particular flavoring in general. Ask questions about. Or a profile, you know, it'll give you a place to go to ask questions if you don't want to ask them necessarily in, you know, in here. If you don't feel like it, or if you want to ask when you remember rather than, oops, I might forget by then or I might not be there. Dark orange flavor, stands up, bakery, bakery orange, bakery orange, SSA goes really, really, really good with coffees and chocolates.
And I know it stands up good in a nice dark chocolate because I've used it in my brownie mix before, and it was really, really nice, like homemade brownies.
And you said a dark orange flavor. That's a dark orange flavor, and it works really, really well with coffees. See if I can find one. Bakery orange. Here we go.
Well, he said dark. I don't know about rancid.
Rancid. See, I used the best use I used it with was the Mocha Rancia one shot because it was adding to that orange. I'll walk you through both recipes here quick. This is the original bakery orange, SSA at 1, chocolate VSO at 1, crispy wafer Wonder Flavors 1.5, Mocha Rancia one shot at 4, Mocha Rancia with orange wafer. And that was pretty good. And then I built it out, added a little bit of VSO malt to it, and I think that's all I did is just add the malt to it, looks like. And shortbread cookies Wonder Flavors. Added to it an orange treat. This was my favorite of these two, but it's that orange bakery just works so nice. It's just got that richness. Let's see what else we got. Easter dark. Oh, this was good too. Easter orange, dark chocolate orange with a coffee twist. Bakery orange SSA at 1, dark chocolate meta flour at 0.5, espresso VSO at 1, Mocha Rancia one shot at 5, and super sweet pearl at 0.5. It's kind of this is the most elevated of the bunch, and this was absolutely like ADV. I went through like a 60 or more in this for sure. And I don't do that very often because with the way we do these shows, I'm constantly like ADHDing flavors. Yep. We'll try to get everybody to answer answer questions about their flavorings, what they carry, and all that kind of stuff. We'll try to. That's another good question. I can try to directly ask them and see if I can get answers for everything. Bryson's on. He might be back from vacation. He was on a vacation situation. There's lots of little babies at home in different places. So the same thing. We're talking like Wayne. Wayne got a little one. I haven't heard much from him since the little one's been home. I have a feeling he's playing dad a lot. Playing the attentive dad.
Good luck with that, Odie.
What?
He said or see them come live and answer.
We might be able to get some of them to hop on, maybe. It's possible. Yeah, Echo Dub. I would really recommend that bakery
Yeah, that
orange
bakery orange SSA would go
with the Brazilian.
perfect with that Brazilian coffee.
Yeah, and it's not a bright orange. It's that darker bakery orange.
It's very nice.
It just, that's where it shines. Either a darker bakery situation, a chocolate, or a coffee. That's where that flavor belongs. And it is, if we went over that, that would be where I'd place it. One of the very few really, it'd be one of the highest ranked for bakery items of the oranges, if not the. Let me know how you think of it if you do get it. Feedback's always good too, because not everybody feels the same way. I like to get feedback from a bunch of people. I pay attention to it. That's why if you ever notice on my notes on things, if it comes to a flavor that I know that some people really love, I'm going to mention that, even if I'm not a fan. Is yeah, they go
What about
that way. What?
But maybe a tangerine instead of an orange.
That's going to add a little brightness, so it's not going to be as dark. He asked for a darker one. Tangerine would add a little juiciness. You needed to lighten it up.
Orange coffee stout beer recipe he has in mind.
I like this idea. Echo Dub is also a thing. If it works out well, we might be able to adapt it and put it in a real beer. A real freshly brewed beer right here in the house.
And then we'll let my brother taste it because I don't drink beer and beer gives Tim headaches. So
now we'll post him drinking it. And if he gags and yaks, we say we don't post it, but oh no, we might post it anyway. Yakima hops, yep.
does that mean that we get to post video of him like really, really embarrassing videos if he gets like super drunk off things we're making him taste test and start stumbling around?
That's where I got the idea from. Orange coffee stout beer? Larry? It's like a Larry thought. Oatmeal cookie and orange cream recipe. I'm curious to try it in. Yep. Yeah, actually, that kind of thing there, Steve-O. As long as it... it should still work there. It's a really good... bakery orange is actually exactly that. It's perfect for bakeries. But it shines in coffees and chocolates like major.
Who makes the
We tried one in real
Oh,
life.
that actually sounds really good, Echo Dub.
And Rocky dropped an orange coffee recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Tim?
What?
Tim.
Private. It's private.
Who makes the bakery orange flavor?
SSA. Super Sabucky aromas. Orange oatmeal coffee stout sounds good. Yeah, Rocky, you gotta give me the private link for your Royal OJ. I'm guessing it has a royal orange juice in it.
Well, considering he said that's the only orange flavor he likes.
Royal orange juice is good.
There you go.
The only thing about royal orange juice is, we talked about this the other day. I use the royal orange juice because I don't use it often, because I use the Wonder Flavors more because Wonder Flavors is more vibrant orange juice. OCD. Yeah, that explains everything, Rocky. OCD. And I'm not going to break my tongue trying to read whatever that is. Cooling. Wow, this is a really, really high-end, difficult recipe. Cooling agent, WS23, 30%, 0.5. Rocky doesn't use cooling much that I know of that I've ever seen in his recipes. Espresso, VSO, 1.5. And royal orange juice from FA at 2.1. That's an OG espresso by the looks of it. So 1.5, that's about average-ish. Royal orange juice, about average-ish. Obsessive coffee okay, I can get behind that. We have that in this household for sure. Obsession with coffee. The orange juice espresso drink had been trending on TikTok, so I decided to give it a try in any liquid. I mixed this up in the parking lot at Trader Joe's about a couple weeks ago. The orange juice espresso is an unusual but delicious combination that may sound strange at first, but it's all the more surprising in terms of taste. The acidity in the orange juice complements a rich tasty espresso, and just a bit of coolant for refreshing, energizing vape. Slight espresso flavor, so you have trepidation about vaping coffees. Fear not. Okay, we gotta get Benny to try it.
Yeah, right. First of all, it's VSO espresso, so it's a cult and he won't try it.
The right orange flavor though goes really good with coffee. I like the bakery orange, but the orange juice, I could see it working.
Because
it's got
flipping that and he'd murder somebody.
It's like a sweeter, richer version of an orange juice than like the Wonder Flavors. The Wonder Flavors would not work with an espresso, I don't believe. I believe with this one, yeah, it could work. It's a smoother version. The Wonder Flavors orange juice is literally just straight up pulpy, slightly pulpy orange juice. Hey, Mal.
Oh, hey, Mal, here you go. You need coffee?
I saw a meme this morning. It was perfect. I think I posted it in the group. Maybe I didn't. But it says, normal coffee, coffee lovers, and it shows a bigger cup. And then it says, coffee after daylight savings time. And it's a bucket full of coffee. It's yeah, that fits perfectly. Yep. That's us. I've had my espresso, my Death Wish already here. And I'm drinking a Monster, which is bad for me, but...
Can we remove Rocky's wrench so I can remove him from our chat, please?
No.
We'll have words later. The theme for next week is going to be tropical dessert.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tropical dessert. Spring, summer tropical desserts. And I
am so ready for warm weather. I'm like, Tim, we got to do something tropical. I want to bring in summer.
Yeah, she was pretty adamant about having something like that. I think she wants something refreshing, a little away from chocolates and coffees.
And I'm going to be pretty sick of caramel and butterscotches here pretty soon. So, yeah.
I know. I mean, that wasn't the plan for me, Hungry Hippo, either, but she was pretty adamant. It's like, you know what? You don't choose off, you don't bring up stuff off, and we can do that. And then the following week will be the single source at the end of the month. What?
Well, you can do...
Said that he saw a guy hot tobacco reviews, and he's in the same boat as Grimmins.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going around on that. That's why there's certain things I don't go over on here that I'd like to let you guys know about, specifically talk. You can always send questions on the website if you have questions about something we don't talk about, like certain additives we don't really discuss thoroughly here, or places that might sell things with that additive in it that we might talk about here, but we only talk about the flavoring. Yeah.
We actually no.
We are getting snow next week.
Fuck you.
It's in the forecast.
You'll see, like...
We are getting snow next week. And it is going to be borderline to the point where it might not melt right away. You know, in about 2-3 days, when this warm front wears off, we're supposed to have a little cold front coming in with some snow with it. Well, actually, last night it snowed. When I went out with the dogs about 11:30 last night, there was a dusting of snow outside. We woke up and it was gone in the morning, so she was okay.
I am sick of snow. I am sick of snow. I am sick of snow.
Yeah. I was supposed to go to Mexico.
Can be considered as dessert.
Yeah. Slushies definitely fits.
You keep asking me when I'm going to make it. Next weekend would be the perfect time to make that cake.
It would be.
Desserts, a tropical cake. There you go.
As far as like, you know, for my birthday, I thought I was going to Mexico for my birthday, where it was going to be nice and warm, but somebody didn't pick me up for my birthday. I was going to hang out with my birthday twin, but didn't happen. Paulie, you let me down.
Yeah, Paul, you let me down. All I wanted for Tim's birthday was you to take him to Mexico with you, so I had a vacation.
We can go to Mexico so we can eat Asian food for dinner. That makes sense, right? Back in rain. I know, Echo Dub. It's just like, speaking of, I'd say Bull City's active right now because they just responded to my comment because they were talking about mints and stuff like that. They had one out and they said, "Don't forget your Flavor West creme de menthe." That's important. It is the most accurate, like, commercial style syrup creme de menthe flavor, followed closely by Flavora.
What's this pineapple? Sugarloaf?
Oh no, Odie, I have two AC units that keep me from complaining unless I walk out the door, which I have to do several times a day to work on stuff, but whatever. Sugarloaf pineapple, is that what you're talking about, Rocky? Because that's a good one. That is actually, that will, you know what? Odie, we talked about this already. That's the perfect question. There's three of us on the panel. Top 3 favorite pineapples. I can name 2 of them. What?
Sugarloaf. And I like liquid orange pineapple too.
My 3 favorite are Sugarloaf, pineapple, ETA, Impact flavors, Thai pineapple from SSA, and then golden pineapple from Cap. Those would be my 3, and I actually like all 3 of those together.
Those are actually my favorites as well, but I also would like to give an honorable mention to the Nom's pineapple because it's like canned pineapple juice, so it works really well in beverages.
It's more like a can.
Other ones work better in bakeries.
Yeah, it's more of a canned golden pineapple almost. Yeah, it is pretty good. Inawera pineapple is very good. Good one. Yeah, bring these up in chat here. We keep going over these for a minute. Inawera pineapple is a very good one. For sure. Nom's, you're right. That was a good one. We tested that one. There's actually quite a few really good pineapples out there.
Not as popular now since the OGs are gone, but the VSO pineapple was pretty good.
What's the funky one?
Mullenberry funky pineapple. Odie put it in the chat already.
Yep. Funky pineapple. That's a good one too. Funky,
his stone is 40% funky, 60% sugarloaf.
See, I like the funky and always went to it, and then I got the Thai, and I like the Thai slightly better than the funky, but funky pineapple is pretty good.
Who does Thai pineapple?
SSA. Yeah, pineapple's a good one. I mean, we're coming into the thing for next week. We're going to do one for tonight's show, but we can also do that one too. But it's kind of hard. Okay, while we're at it, top 3 favorite mint flavors. Mine's creme de menthe. Flavor West is up there. It's harder to think now. There's quite a few good mint flavors. I like peppermint from Flavora. And although it's got a little bit of a harsh back note, I have to say Flavor West candy cane.
Yeah, the candy cane's amazing, but you get tired of it quick.
You do.
I really don't do mints. Once in a while, the creme de menthe from Flavor West, that's about it, really.
Yeah, you don't do mints much. Mints actually going to give you almost that cooling effect hit for you.
Yep, they bother my throat.
There's natural mints. There's quite a few good ones, though, if we were getting into that one. That's a tougher one. What was it? The one that Daniel and I liked, that the mango mint? Mint mango? Something like that? SSA did? I think it's SSA.
I have no idea.
Or mango guava, mint guava. I don't remember. There's a mint one that we thought we were going to hate, and we tried it, and it's like, oh my God, this is delicious. I think it's mango mint, but I might be wrong.
I know that mint one from
mango
Fluid
mint
there just about killed me.
Mango mint SSA, that is the one. It surprised the crap out of us. It was actually quite delicious. I didn't think I'd like mango with mint. That was actually good. Tea-berry, tea-berry is good too, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Garden mint is another good one. There's a lot, yeah. Pablo's lychee. Lychee's hit and miss with me. In the right mix, it'll work for me. But the one I really like it all, and can kind of mix with is VSO lychee. The other lychee's kind of, but
That flavorless.
in mixes it can be different.
How to say?
Kev's Candy Cane is really good. It's just really got a little bit of back throat hit.
Nom's banana and that candy cane together are really good. I don't know how to explain it.
Banana and candy cane. Well, the banana is like a cream, like a banana cream
To
with
me,
mint.
It's like Hippie's fucking Blue Falcon. It's a weird. I can't explain it. I don't know how to even tell you it tastes. It's really good. I like it anyway. But I'm crazy about banana.
Picking 3 for these are harder. Oh yeah, well, okay. Yeah, we're working on this, trying to get this segment, because we're gonna make this into a segment. So, trying to work on making it. What would you pair with pineapple? That is right. He did ask me that earlier. What would you pair with pineapple?
Oh God, like I've done some different pineapples. I've done pineapple and orange. I've done pineapple and banana, pineapple and coconut, obviously.
A pineapple coconut go to for most people. Pineapple mango good together. Good together.
Good.
I
Steve.
mean, I still have a little that Thai pineapple orange toasted coconut cheese.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kapop's
That
got
was
the point.
pretty
I was
good.
thinking the same thing. Like almost anything tropical works. Pineapple and plum. I saw that in someone's recipe recently, and I thought it would be interesting to try.
Rosemary and pineapple, that's a good one.
That's something to try with it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I have that plum. I haven't fucking used it because I can't find anything to put it with.
I mean, mint and chocolate. That's an obvious one. Mint and coffees work good together too, or teas. And again, a little bit of mint sometimes works really well. A lot of things, similar to what the Echo Dub does with the rosemary. You can do that mint too. Just add a little mint to some things. It's just like a garden mint to it, or something like that. I'll add almost like a cooling effect that isn't really a cooling effect. Ham, yeah. Actually, I said that to Odie earlier. You're making that kind of funny, your plop. Because when Odie's asked me that, so what would you pair with pineapple? I said pizza.
Ew,
Right.
pineapple does not
Right.
belong on pizza.
Hey, pineapple pizza is always that all-time question. You can ask 45 different chats. I can put it in different shows chats, and every one will have a different percentage on which one wins and back and forth because it's a hit or miss.
Way I like cooked pineapple is a pineapple upside down cake.
See?
Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
There we go.
Pineapple
We'll
does
put
not
that in chat.
belong with ham.
I want to know. This won't
be.
be the first time I put this in here either.
I like pineapple on pizza with black olives and jalapenos.
See, I'm okay with it. But I'm curious here because I'm not kidding. I've asked this question multiple times over the years, and it's always different. You don't ever get a straight answer. Usually one side or the other strong, but it does. You got the people who love it and the people who hate it. I'm okay with it. I mean, I can go without it too, but yeah.
It is disgusting.
They won't let me vote twice on this one.
Hungry Hippo, I'm kind of with you. If it's on the pizza, I'm not going to not eat it.
If it's there.
But am I going to necessarily order pineapple on pizza? I'd have to be in the mood for. There are times you get in the mood for those weird things, but Oh, pineapple chicken sweet and sour pizza sounds good, Echo Dub. I could probably get behind that. Sweet and sour pizza with pineapple. Oh yeah, I could do that.
Not in
Chicken.
my kitchen, you ain't.
All right, anchovies on pizza next. You see, if it's done right, Kerplop, I can do anchovies on pizza, but I can't think about it. I just got to eat it. Just like anchovy paste can be used on things and it's in recipes and it's fine. Am I gonna put it on there myself on purpose? No. Do I want it the full little anchovy with the head and everything on it looking at me? Bury that shit underneath the cheese. I might eat it with it on top. No.
Cucumber mint.
Oh, that's a good one. Neil, that is a good one. Cucumber mint. It's kind of got that kind of juiciness to it and just a little bit of fresh taste, like a garden mint. It's not bad. I think Noah is winning tonight. Yep, Noah's winning, but look how close it is. Pineapple on pizza is literally a split decision almost always. It's never above 70%. It's always somewhere in the middle.
Y'all are nasty.
And there's others out there saying, what's wrong with you? It's fine. I like it.
That's fine. You can like it. Y'all are nasty. That's all.
And while we're going over that, don't forget, you still got a couple weeks left to order $75 or more at Bull City to get your chance to win a $100 gift card, which will be drawn the week after the 1st, the weekend after the 1st. We'll draw it on here, but it'll be number. You won't have your name displayed unless you want it to be, but it'll be drawn by however many orders they had in, and it'll just be by number when they came in. However many came in with over $75 at AFL. Like I know you meant sane person, Odie. I get it. Yeah, exactly. I'm not ordering anchovies on purpose.
Well, because Hippo goes just like when eating a Caesar salad, pretend it's not there.
You can, kind of. Yeah, you can. It's just a saltiness. It really is.
Okay,
That would be Echo Dub. Ew, Kerplop! What the heck is wrong with you, bro? You need to get
I saw it earlier. I can't remember who it was that said.
I just answered. It was Echo Dub.
I like sauerkraut. I just can't.
Sauerkraut on pizza. It'd have to be dried out. You couldn't do it like soaking wet sauerkraut.
Can't make my brain do it.
Anchovy, pineapple, and sauerkraut pizza? That sounds... I can't wrap myself around it. I don't think you'd even notice the anchovies.
Y'all are gross.
There'd just be a saltiness underneath that sauerkraut, and I think that sauerkraut and a pineapple would just take over. Although, can you imagine a Reuben pizza? I could do a Reuben pizza.
Ooh,
That sounds good to me. I like Reuben. All right. Thank you, Echo. I have faith in you. It would be better if you add pickles. Oh my God. Did you guys see that earlier in our chat? It came up in my feed, the pickles popsicles, the pickle popsicles.
Oh, I seen a picture of the popsicle. Yeah.
That's what I put in chat. I put it in our chat. I saw that and I just saved the picture and posted it in our chat. I go, yeah, that's funny. I could see Cassie actually eating that. Believe it or not, she would probably do that. She says
I don't like sweet pickles, so I don't think I would like a pickle popsicle.
What if it's a dill pickle popsicle?
Yeah, but as a popsicle, it's still gonna inevitably get some of that sweetness. And that's just not okay.
Oh, yep, right there. Couple weeks left for this. We'll go over this quick for Rocky. If I can get the click. There it goes. ELR mix along for March. Alcoholic one. So mix anything alcoholic. It can be an alcoholic mix or a cocktail. But rum cake, boozy mango smoothie, or whatever your heart desires. Mojitos, exotic, tropical, wheel, possible. You know, got a lot of stuff you can do here. And then you just mix along. And I thought there's more here. Okay, hashtag ELR mix, March mix. Has to be in your recipe. And you get a chance. There'll be 2 winners for a $25 either Bull City or 25-pound Noms gift card. Bull City or Noms gift cards. They're gonna be random, so you don't have to win anything here. You just have to participate. Go ahead and participate and put your mixes in there. Get your alcohol mix on, or cocktail. A lot of cocktails. You can't even taste the booze in certain cocktails, so you can actually make a mocktail-ish kind of thing. Just make sure it, is in along that thing. But if you want to really mix along, make it into an alcohol mix, they'll probably appreciate it, because I know Rocky did. He pushed into a 4% on friggin' Russian vodka VTA impact flavors. Like, pushing that to 4%, you're going to taste that crap. Yeah. All right, we can go ahead and call... Good night, Echo Dub. We're going to call this. Yeah, I see. It's always somewhere in the middle. 67% is no tonight. We've had 67%, like approximately 66%. We've had the yes the same way. It's always somewhere in that middle range, but it's just that's a hit or miss thing. Like one of those flavor combos that either you love or you hate. I had 9 votes, though. I thought it'd be more. Some people probably just, I don't care. Oh, it's 2% Russian vodka. That's still pushing it, Rocky. Russian vodka's got some real bite. You only need 1 to taste it. I was looking at my Russian vodka today when I was going through my VTA. I saw it in there. It's like, yep, that made me think of Rocky. Extra no? Okay, Steve-O. Yeah, we talked about that. We know you don't like it either. I thought it was 4%, Rocky. I told you. I was right. Yeah, 4% Russian vodka, man. That's Larry level. That's Mandalorian level.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian level alcoholic bite. Mystery box or no mystery? I always vote for the mystery box, Neil, every time he does them. Definitely mystery box. Just because you can. 100% always going to vote for the mystery box. It can be empty, but it might not be. In other words, I'd be the one getting screwed over at any function where they offer the mystery box at the end, because I'm always going to pick the mystery box. $100,000 car or a mystery box. Oh, what a mystery box might have something better.
It could be anything in the box. It could even be a boat. I've always wanted one of those.
Oh God, no. A mystery box you meet on a blind date probably ain't the box you want to open. Especially if she's willing to open the box on the first date.
Itchy box.
Yep. I always vote for the mystery box, Hungry Hippo. Always gonna. Speaking of anchovies, I have a thing of anchovies in the other room. We want to put some on pizza later, hun?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. And you're going to open and eat those outside. You're not opening them in the house. So rude.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. What? What are you doing now?
Oh, we're putting another one in. As long as we're on this kick, we're going to stick with it. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Sardines in a can. Yes or oh hell no.
Sardines, yes. Anchovies, no.
Hey, sardines are still a polarizing thing. You either love them or hate them. I haven't asked this question in a long time.
So it's a memory thing. I used to sit down with Uncle Rich and watch wrestling or football with a can of spicy mustard sardines and a big ass bowl of popcorn, and we sit in the chair and we watch.
See, I used to take when I was in little school, I used to take sardines with me in my lunch on purpose because I could eat them, and it was always fun to watch people gag. That's pure and simple. That was it. Now that I'm older, I could go either way. Like, they're all right.
Now, last time I tried to eat them, I couldn't.
Sardines with butter on bread?
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Sardines in mustard on crackers. I think that's the way my grandfather, he used to eat them on crackers. I can't remember if he used mustard or not.
I used hot sauce and cheese. Good. On crackers.
Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Not wrong, Kerplop. Sardines, yep. Can't beat it. Sardines are great for nutrition. Anchovies, not so much because of the salt content.
Yeah.
Hot mustard. They got the ones in tomato sauce. I found those to be a little weird.
Those are weird.
I just like regular sardines.
Yep. Plain sardines.
I don't
Something
like-
wrong with y'all. I knew it. That's what I'm saying. This is one I knew that would get some talk about because sardines. Hey, someone's who's gonna. I'm still waiting for that fish flavor from Swaggy. Okay, still hasn't come up with that fish flavor.
Told you so many times already. Hell to the no.
You just don't want to make it and get kicked out of the house because you'll come in smelling like it. He does have that kind of fish sauce stuff. The
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Worcestershire sauce.
The wash your sister sauce.
Yep.
Wash your sister.
That my brother can't pronounce it, so he says I looked it up, and that was the funniest one I could find. So it's wash your sister sauce.
He will not say it. He tried to say it the right way, and he went back to saying it the wrong way on purpose because it was easier for him.
So we missed the opportunity at Christmas because this conversation happened like after. But for his birthday this year, he's totally just gonna get a bag of Worcestershire sauce, and I'm going to relabel all the bottles "Wash Your Sister Sauce."
I'll eat anything but bait squid. I would agree with you, Steve. Fresh fish is the best. So I went out to dinner with my daughter this week. We went out. She took me out to Chinese. Took me out a couple days after my birthday. And I realized I can't eat shit for buffets anymore. It would have been better off just to pay for a meal. It would cost less and made more sense because I couldn't eat more than one plate. Well, at the end, she went and got some to go for her boyfriend. So she got him a big old plate. She goes, he'll eat broccoli, but he doesn't eat much of it. He usually eats like one piece, but he needs more. So she threw in like 4 or 5 pieces of broccoli in this thing. Then she goes over and was being nice to him, and she actually got some sushi for him. I know he likes this one. I've seen him try this one. I think he's tried this one. And then I never seen him try this one before, so he's trying it this time. I'm looking at it all. I go, yeah, they look like basically snails on rice. Yeah, nope, I'm good. I just can't get over. I can't do the sushi thing. I just can't. Something about the consistency. And I like fish. That's just weird, but I just can't do sushi. Fried sushi I can do. That's it. Fry it up.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't know why.
And you're like me, Steven. I know you like fish. So it's not that.
Yeah. All fish. Anything comes out of the water. I can't eat sushi. I don't know why.
Yeah, fish any day.
I don't hate sushi. I just don't like it. Like I don't care to eat it.
Yeah, it's the consistency. It kind of makes me gag a little bit. I can't do the texture. Something about the way the rice and the fish or whatever it is doesn't even all fish, and just can't do the texture. It's weird. The tapioca pudding thing all over again. I just can't do the texture. It's not that I don't like the flavor. I can't do the texture. You blend that tapioca pudding up like in a blender, I can eat it. The way it comes, no. Ah.
I don't do fish. I don't fucks with fish.
Oh God, Odie, what the heck was that, Odie? Odie, you. Wow, I did not see this come in this direction. 60% yes on sardines in a tin. I thought that was going to be on the nose side too. That actually makes me happy. You know, I
voted yes because I used to eat them and I have good memories of it, but I can't eat them anymore.
surprised me. It was closer than I thought, and it was on the yes side. We are in the right group of people to try things. Plus, they're healthy. They really are healthy for you. You know what, Kerplop? I'm not even going to say that's not true. Pineapple and sardines doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Little zest is like a tropical citrus note to your sardines. I'd prefer. Oh, you know what we got to try, Steven? You can throw a trout fishing too, right?
No, I've never been trout fishing or any of that kind of crap because we don't have that up here or down here. It's not cold enough in the water.
Oh, I might have to. I might try pineapple with trout. I've had lemon. You can cook with lemon and trout. Pineapple and trout probably would be pretty good too. Sweetness to it.
Buy trout at the market, you know what I mean? But it's not the same, I'm sure.
It's never the same as fresh. Like I can catch them here from the house, less than 50 feet from the house. There's nothing better than they're still like they'll flop in your pan a little bit as they're frying. That's when they're fresh. Yeah.
Ever had muskie or steelhead or any of that stuff?
Yeah, but now when you cook fish, it makes me miss Richard because that cat, when you were cooking fish, was like right up your leg, like right there waiting for you to drop him some pieces. Or
Very
cheese.
true.
That cat and cheese and chicken nuggets. It's like winter with food. Richard and winter with food were
Crappie. My grandmother and grandfather got to the point where they used to go crappie fishing all over the place. Crappie. Go fishing all over the place and get them, and we'd have a fish fry when they came back from their fishing trips. They'd go for like a weekend or a week, come back and just have a huge fish fry. I'm telling you what, that's great. Plus, sometimes we'd have some perch mixed in with that because we catch those right there at the pond where we lived. And yum.
Right.
I love crappie fish
That's
fries.
From the last time I went.
What do you mostly fish for down there, Steven?
Crappie, sand bass, black bass, catfish.
Catfish are fun.
Sometimes,
Just sit out there on the bank at night. It's just so much fun.
yeah, there's not a lot like variety, like striper and stuff like that. But hybrid.
You got striper. We have to go like certain places to get stripers here.
Striper's just a real big white bass, real big salmon.
Yep.
Bass.
Yeah.
What's
Pickle
up?
northern in the fish.
Hi.
You know, I never really got into the. My mother used to pickle them, and don't even think I've ever tried it. I'm sure she has some. I know they have some salmon in the freezer right now, still waiting for me to come pick it up. Salmon and some venison.
I know, you need to get your ass to New York. I want my venison, bitch.
Like you can take the country boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the country boy. Okay, you just can't. Yeah. I'm back in the country, but here we don't have like and I fish are close by. I like the trout fishing right there, but
Can I just tell
yeah.
you, Tim? You can take the country out of the boy, but you can't take the boy out of the country. Just so we have it said correctly here. Dork.
Mute.
Dork.
Rich
Don't make me
fruit.
go all half the corner on your ass.
Speaking of, Cassie's corner.
It was not a terrible week. You know, I had, my eye last week, so that's all healed up now. It's not
Oh,
sore. We went to see the kids last weekend, so that was really fun. My nephew turned 9 last Saturday, so we got him a minion spark gun, and he loved it. And my baby, we introduced them to the dogs, and that went really well. We got there, and my niece was sleeping, and she woke up, turned around with that sleepy, I'm gonna be grumpy because I just woke up face. Saw the dogs, and instantly that kid's face just lit up, and she was just all over Winter. She just, both hands, she just kept going like this in his fur because he's so soft. And Kato really
Odie.
bonded with my nephew. Like, he was having a
Oh.
little bit of a rough day.
Thank you, Odie. I was sharing the wrong thing. Wasn't sharing you, sharing the screen.
You dummy. But
Thank
he
you, Odie.
went upstairs, and Kato could hear him through the floor vent. So he just like sat there whining at the floor vent like the whole time we were there until he came down. It was
Well,
really
I
cute.
sent her up and said, should let him know because he was having a rough day at that point. He'd been worn out from the weekend, overstimulated,
Yeah.
and for his birthday, and then told her to let him know, Kato's down here bugging for him, feels bad, he's upstairs, and he came down and loved on the dog, and he's okay again.
Yeah.
Kerplop, we have found like for the ice cream base, monk fruit with allulose, the combination because allulose actually helps thicken it up. It tastes good. It actually doesn't taste like fake sugar.
I thought it was Cassie's corner, not Tim's corner.
I was answering something in chat.
So
Jeez.
yeah. The ice cream thing for tonight, I made a blueberry lemonade ice cream using the VSO flavors because they're naturally extracted with like the alcohol process. They didn't work as well. They kind of crystallized a little bit. So I'm not gonna be able to use the VSO, but it tasted pretty good. And I think I found the right sweetness level now. So I've got my base pretty well down with that.
That sweetness level is
And
better.
I'm gonna do a little quick screen share as part of Cassie's Corner because my brother caught a little bit of a clip of a video of me playing with my niece. And
You can show that.
yeah, it's really adorable. So this is me playing with my little 1.5-year-old niece.
These animals. Like, you know, I got Taco Grande here.
In the box.
These animals. Like, you know, I got Taco Grande. Yeah, I was talking to her brother about the dogs.
Yeah. And I mean, you can see the dogs are just laying there watching us play, and they loved the kids, so it went really well, and I was really happy.
The only reason they were on leashes is not because they were being bad, but they would have bowled over and knocked everything over in the entire house.
Yeah,
And the house
it
is
was their first
a
visit, they
little
wanted
messy
something-
because all the birthday partying over the weekend with the kids.
yeah, her parents were there, her brother and his significant other were there all weekend, so it was like a madhouse.
But they did good. That was their first outing with the dogs in someone else's house too.
Yeah.
I spent 2 days recovering from that playing with those kids.
Oh my god, she kept having me like you guys didn't even see like the best parts of it because she was like popping out the top of the box and lifting her arms up and asking me to pick her up. So I'd go and I'd pick her up over it. Then she'd run back in and we'd play hide and seek.
I made the joke the day he came home. He's El Gato Taco Grande. Yes, that is the name of the dog. And he responds to it.
Yeah, El Gato Taco Grande. He calls him a giant taco cat.
Taco cat.
But our dogs act like cats. They really do. They're like big oversized cats, and I love it.
Oh, wait until this year. We're gonna be those people, okay? We're gonna be those people when it comes to Halloween. We already have plans for the dogs. We have figured out that the dogs are like my old German Shepherd, the black one. You give them clothes, they honor them and love them. I gave them those oversized tennis balls. They lay with it like it's their most cherished possession. They both do. So yeah, she's been calling the other one a moose since it came home, so it's gonna get a moose costume.
He's a chubba chubba.
And mine, my boy, actually, they're both acting like my boys lately, but my boy is wolf hybrid. So sheep and wolf and sheep's clothing. You know, gotta do it.
And then they have one that's like looks like a little saddle with a cowboy coming out of it, and we really want to get them that one to take over to my brother's because I just feel like Mazuki's gonna be like, I want to ride, and she's small enough.
There's
I
a
had her on
50%.
Winter's back last weekend.
There's a chance they'll hate it.
it.
There's a chance they'll hate it, and we won't make them do it. But if they like it, let them have fun.
And I
Plus,
was
I'll
like,
keep 'em
look,
warm.
Mazuki, Auntie got you a pony. And she's just like, yeah, no, I don't want to sit on
Oh.
this dog.
Lando, it's good to see you're eating healthy again. It is. You know what? Spicy food is really good for your digestive system, though. Not good for your butt. Good for your digestive system. Shout out to Swaggy, too. So I checked on Swaggy this week. He's lost some weight. Like quite a bit of weight over the past year.
Yep.
Doing good.
Sticking to his diet.
I've been losing quite a bit of weight, too, but not as much as he has. And then, Addy Tooney. I heard from Addy today, if anybody's wondering. He's doing good. He actually
and by
reached
the
out to
way,
me.
Just so nobody's confused, his weight loss is not because I'm starving him.
No, it's just because I finally got the medications I'm supposed to be on.
And he has to exercise more with these dogs.
Yeah. And it's going to get better with this keto ice cream situation. I actually have a way to have a dessert and enjoy it and not have to worry about carbs.
And I think I've got the sweetness down pat now, so I know what measurements to use for those sugars.
Recommend you a mango.
Pills?
I got to double check on Bull City. See when's it.
A little sweet mango, maybe.
Capella Sweet Mango is a good standard mango. It's the one you have in any mix. But
Well, I'll say Noms, but he's talking about Bull City.
yeah,
so-
Bull City, so you can't do moms. Yeah, I can't do noms from Bull City yet. We are trying to get it there. We really are trying, but it hasn't happened yet.
Rocky's suggesting Cap candied mango.
Yep.
I'm not gonna. Be
I'm
any
just
help
checking.
with theirs 'cause
I'm just
mangoes-
checking to see what mangoes they have. I mean, Flavora mango's not bad either. Inawera mango's okay. Yeah, candied mango. Sweet mango. The Flavora mangoes are all a little bit different. They have a few actually. The natural mango from Wonder Flavors. That was really, really good.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad.
That was really, really
From
good.
Mango, it wasn't bad. But
Surprised
I mean,
me.
it's natural, so it will be a little bit more, but
Yeah. Mango pineapple passion. Always a win. Yeah. Probably the sweet mango would be the candied mango, or the natural would be the ones I'd choose from Bull City. That natural was one of the ones that surprised us how much better it is. It's not like the island mango. It's a completely different, actual natural mango. Tastes natural.
here, are you ready? I'll give you the best mango there is. You take the mango, you throw it out of your cart, and you add an orange or something that tastes better.
Yeah, one's good for mixing anything, Hippo, and the other one is more like, oh, actually they both are. The natural one. But make sure it's a natural, not the island's got that spicy bite, which is good for like a bakery recipe for me. I don't like it I'm not a lover of it in like juice recipes. It's just got too much of a like spicy back note. The natural is not the same. It's specifically designed differently too. It was made that way on purpose.
It was made that way on purpose.
It was. Yeah, any mango from Flavora. You're right, Steve-O. They're all decent. They're all a little bit different, but they're all decent. Mango and peach. Oh, equals peach and sundae. I'm sorry, Odie. You get that from that. We all have those flavors that just don't taste quite right to us.
Well, I mean, if you get peach and suntan lotion, then stop, mixing suntan lotion coconut with a peach and calling it a mango. Done deal.
Yeah, it's weird that he gets suntan lotion on mango. This is like a. Makes you wonder, because remember they used to have those scented like suntan lotions a long time ago. They used to be really popular, like in the 80s. I'm wondering if that's where it's coming from. Maybe a memory of the mango suntan lotion of some sort, a tropical suntan lotion.
I mean, obviously, I don't remember that because I'm not old like you, but
Mute.
I'll nod my head and smile.
Mute.
You just try to mute me, you fucker.
Mango
Remember who
cantaloupe
took
and
your
papaya juice. What is the juice we get from Aldi?
It is mango guava.
Mango guava. Absolutely delicious.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do not like mango in vape. I can't do it because we just went through so much of that pop. But I like mangoes in like real life, like in to drink, or
Hey,
I like
CJ.
eating mangoes, especially before I get elevated because it enhances your high. Hi, CJ. Long time.
CJ. That does work well. Now, it's just been a lot of changes going on. We're going to work on the other channel a lot more coming up soon. Really kind of waiting for the warmer weather because there's some things like making a mash that I kind of need the warmer weather for. So I'm not going to do that right where we normally sit when I have a mash like stinking up the room. Like as it ferments.
Mao, I love that Monster Mango logo. So if you figure it out, let me know and I will try it. That will be a mango recipe I'd be willing to try because I love that monster.
That is a pretty good one.
And just saying the energy drink from Noms as opposed to the one from Flavora works really good for monster base.
Yeah, was it the green energy whatever one isn't really green, it's more red, the green energy one.
Are you talking about the one from SA?
Is it SA? Green energy?
Yeah, because that's one of the ones that I got in that first pull and I replaced it with something for that first one I did on Benny's. You know, that Cherry Hall's
weird because it's got that Red Bull like vibe to it more or Rockstar more than it does like Monster.
Which one?
The green energy.
Oh yeah. The Noms one is supposed to be Red Bull, but it tastes like Green Monster to me.
Yeah, oh no, TFS green energy too. That one wasn't like I said, some of the TFS aren't bad.
TFS over here.
Yeah, I know.
So there's no point in even mentioning that for the people in the States.
Yeah, but if you're over there, what is it? Oh, it's what's the site again? You can get it over in the UK. A couple of different places you can get it over there. The weirder ones they have, they're the better ones for the flavor smiths. The more like what you would consider normal, the more astringent it tends to be. And like a super long steeper, like 6 weeks. And even then it doesn't taste as good as some of the others do in a matter of like 2-3 days. Mango peach commercial juice, yep. Was it Rocky, was mango peach oh, it was a mango strawberry was the one we were on, right?
Yeah, it was the juicy mango strawberry from Pop.
Yep. Candy Pop. They had another name too, they were for a while. Yeah.
Oh, we're not supposed to tell everybody, so tell everybody. CJ likes pineapple on pizza. Now New York's gonna kick him out.
You know what? I lived in New York. I ate pineapple on pizza, and yeah, not common. A lot of the pizza places won't. They'll make it, but like, kind of
Hippo, you're only like $50 off from getting entered into the drawing. Just saying.
Yeah, but free shipping's free shipping. That's always nice too.
Yeah, but you still get the free shipping.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it is $75 or more to be entered into the $100 gift card thing.
Yeah, but you can be entered in it multiple
Yeah, there's
times.
no limit on the entries.
You could be entered 50 times if you had the money to spend and wanted to.
You won't get back all your money. If you're entered 50 times. 75 times 50 is a little more than 100, but
I mean, I don't think anybody's really going to do 50 times. I was just using an out there number as an example. As of there's no limit.
Steven, what flavor what flavors have you gotten in most recently? You ordered?
I haven't flavors in a while, but I think the last flavors we ordered in was what Sharon ordered. Got that salted caramel and caramel butter for one of the flavors. Like that.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, those are both good.
It was like a batch of stuff. She got like pomegranate and something else with it, but the caramel ones are the only two I've used.
Has she worked any more in the has she used any of them in SodaStream lately and tried them?
They're empty, and she's gonna be mad.
Has she tried any of the making SodaStream mixes again, or not really?
I'm the only person that uses SodaStream anymore, I think.
What? They already gave up?
Yeah. She's already moved on to her new adventure.
What? Hopefully it's a healthy one.
That show I was talking about, that business thing, that what is it
Oh
called?
yeah, Hippo. It's
Long
unlimited.
Party.
It's not per person. It's per order. Any orders over 75 using the AFL will be entered. So you can get multiple entries.
Neil said he's got 2 entries already.
I can't wait till someone wins. I'm hoping it's somebody, well, it should be someone here. It could be someone just, either way, it'll be someone who knows about the hashtag. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty nice. I mean, they came up with it and I said, well, can we do 2 months instead of 1 so that people have time to enter? Because, you might not be quite ready to enter or maybe to buy, or you might have wanted to order early. You didn't want to wait, and it gives you a chance. And if you might get a second chance in. Pretty cool for a birthday to try to get someone some money for free.
Ooh, Ploppy's working on his 3rd entry.
I know. He's going to kerplop that 3rd one right in there. I can just hear the toilet going plop.
You ordered a 75-gallon of
Milk and honey. What did I win?
Honey. What did you win? You won 75 gallons of milk and honey. Congratulations. You're gross.
You ordered a bathtub full of milk and honey.
You want a bath.
Rocky's going to be sitting in going, me flavored milk and honey, 75 cents. Me flavored milk and honey, 75 cents. He's selling it by the milliliter.
You can taste my knees.
Oh, God.
I fucking love that show.
Yeah, Odie, you have won an appointment to the shrink with a shrink. So let's go back to this. Here's your shrink. Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, hungry. You do not need it.
It's a lie. It does not taste like milk, nor does it taste like honey. It is a lie, and it is disgusting.
I don't really get milk and honey out either, but I do get this like dark,
I get honey
creamy, like, is it like a dark creaminess to it? It's not quite milk and honey to me, but it is. I mean, I can see where it could work in some things, but I just don't get milk and honey. Bad name, great flavor. That's what I'm saying, Odie. It's not a bad flavor. It's just not the right name. Almost toffee, yes. Kerplop, almost toffee. Dark caramel, almost toffee. That's kind of where it is. Yep. Dulce de leche, like a darker, slightly overcooked version. Yeah.
We don't need to hear about what happens with your bath time there, Rocky. Just saying.
Rocky, I just got a visual image I can't scrub from my brain at the moment, and I'm scared to death. So. And this is something, too. So I worked earlier, and one of the guys I work with and take care of was talking to me about having a dream last night about being abducted by aliens. And then couldn't get back to sleep. Now, Rocky,
They're coming to take you away.
Now, did you say? Gotta make sure you didn't send your goons over. I don't think you did, but I'm thinking it's Paul. Maybe no, he wouldn't remember because they'd use nap time, right?
I mean, was he trying to get milk and honey? Because that's the only way Rocky sends his goons. So
I know, right? Maybe he misinformed him. I need cat piss honey too. Oh, TPA cat piss honey. There you go.
Yeah, good luck with that room smell when you vape that one there, buddy.
I mean, you can turn wonder flavors up to 2.5%, 3%, and you'll start to get it too. But if you keep it under 2, 1.5 to 2, not bad honey. I think that's the best.
I just stick on the safe side, and I just don't use honey.
I could see it working with 555 Kerplop because that's actually where it kind of fits, isn't that caramelly toffee like zone? Yeah. I'll say leche kinda.
And I'm just gonna put this out there now. It's like a month and a half away, but we are not doing birthday shows for Tim and I at all anymore. So Rocky is not gonna have an opportunity to torment me on my birthday this year with a milk and honey donut recipe.
We will still go over it. And you still gotta mix it if it's hashtag Cassie.
No, I do not.
You're not allowed to shake it.
You shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Oops.
not on a stream. Come on.
Creamy butter rum coffee.
That's beyond the paywall.
Oh, I forgot that's Patreon content only. My bad.
Steven's like, I'm in the
really have
Patreon.
Patreons on the Patreon.
There you go. Steven's like, unsub.
Oh yeah, we do have a Patreon. A patron.
Which we do have a package going out to this patron, but
I keep forgetting to put it together. It's my fault you guys haven't gotten that yet. And he always remembers after we leave the house to remind me, and I'm like, you son of a bitch.
it's not my fault you don't precog that shit. Actually, it's more stuff for Sharon, Steven. Just so you know. Sharon's the one getting spoiled in this one.
Or Odie, I can just use some brown sugar DX from TPA and not use milk and honey, and it would taste much, much better.
Yeah, there are other options.
You know, like that sugared plum I made, because that was delicious.
What is it? The hard crack toffee from BTA Impact Flavors. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I gotta go pick up Sharon in 10 minutes.
Well, make sure you give her a hug from us. We miss her too.
Yes.
But yeah, today, I was surprised today. Been a couple days since I talked to Addie, and Addie reached out and checked on us today to see how we were doing. Yeah.
I miss Addie.
Good people. I feel bad for him. He's losing his favorite place right down the street from his house at Adrian's that we went to eat, where we had the weck on what was it? Beef on weck, which is just like a roast beef sandwich with I had it with horseradish and stuff. Oh, it's so damn good. And that place is going away. It's the place that Duchess always talks about getting the ice cream from. The ice cream there is good too. And apparently they sold out to a chain. They're no longer going to be Adrian's anymore, which is really sad. I was looking forward to going there this summer. All right, Steven, drive careful.
Night, Steven.
All right, man. See you later.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there are things. Darker sugar flavor. Try milk and honey, molasses, brown sugar. Yeah. But let's see. Actually, we should start heading out of here anyways ourselves. We've been on here for quite a while. It was a good show. We got some good things. We're going to have some new segments coming. We're going to work on actually narrowing down some segments and trying to go over things on a regular basis, including that mail. For now, just send mail through you can send a message or a mail through the website, and we use that for now, but I am working on it. I think Odie's right. I think there's a way for me to make another secondary email for the website that I can use on just a certain page to get a straight line for exactly this show only. If not, we'll make one. Make it work. But that is something that's a good idea. Odie brought it up. Like if you want us to go over a certain, when we do the three favorite flavors in a profile, that could be a question. If you got a specific question to a flavor, we can go over that. If it's a question about a certain way of mixing things, we can go over that. But it's a really good idea that's the whole point of the shows, is really to help everybody else. We've experienced a lot of mixing. We've experienced a lot of going deep diving and single flavor testing that is useful. And I wish I'd had that knowledge without having to go through it, which I would have had more if I'd not kind of been invited to Noted before I actually paid attention to Noted. That would have been really helpful at one point. Oh yeah, I know. Odie, it's getting better. It's getting better. We've been doing a lot of yard work around here, getting stuff ready. Getting rid of some of the cars that we decided just weren't worth fixing up. Yeah. A lot of work.
Free time? What's that?
Free time? I have less of it than you most of the time. Yeah. Working a lot more, so it's not exactly making life easy. Well, it is financially somewhat. Inventory sheet. Now, see, that's important too. Having an offline inventory sheet that never has an opportunity to change is really super important. All right, so let's think. Anybody got any last minute questions in chat? I'll be watching chat here for a minute. But yeah, all in all, I think I want to evolve the show more into a little less less hangout and a little bit more into actually more useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Odie,
I mean,
we definitely
don't
have to
get
get
me
in.
wrong. We'll still have fun. We'll still joke, but we want to just buckle it down a little bit.
A little structure.
A little bit.
Yeah. Felt like it's getting a little wild westy and trying to get it back to the point where it's more helpful for rewatch. Like something that'll be helpful. At least some of the segments and stuff. And although I've never done it because it just takes a little extra time, I'll try and timestamp segments. It's a little bit, I've never done timestamps. I know how, just haven't done it. Oh, Lando finishes fish. His tongue's numb.
We don't need to know about that.
Yeah. You know, you probably should have wrapped it before you stuck your tongue in that thing, but whatever. That's what they make that saran wrap for. If you ever wonder how to use it properly, watch the movie Booty Call. Still stands up today as an absolutely hilarious movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. I talked her into watching it one day, and she laughed her ass off whether she wants to admit it or not. Because there are some parts of that movie.
Only because I was elevated.
On that DVD, Lando. Yeah, that's a good movie. It's a really good movie. Anyhow, everybody take care. Have fun. Next week again will be spring, summer tropical mixes. I'll get that up as soon as we're done. Milk love with milk. Oh God, Lando.
Ew!
Wait a minute. That's just isn't that just a typical Saturday night, Lando? And yeah, we will be doing the starting the toffees and that whole line of she's crying, but it's such a variety of this. As long as we mix it up, this one won't be nearly as strenuous as trying to do the chocolates. There's just a lot of bad chocolates out there, sadly.
If I hate caramels and butterscotch when we're done with this, you will find yourself in an early grave. I promise you. Just so you know.
The other one's going to be a pain, and we'll eventually go over is coffees. That's going to be pretty terrible too, because there's a lot of bad coffees. Actually, it'd be easier to list the amount of good coffees out there, and that's what you'll get in the end. We'll see us torture ourselves for however many weeks, and then in the end say, "Oh yeah, these 5 are good."
Well, Lando, I'd rather be a smart ass than a dumbass with a pickle up my ass. Okay.
All right. So everybody enjoy, stay safe for the weekend. If you are in any areas that are getting any bad weather, I saw tornado warning stuff earlier and different things happening. You know, we do have another cold front, possible snow coming in the north. Hopefully it's minor, but just be careful out there. The wind advisories have been kicking in here a lot over the past couple of weeks ourselves. We haven't had any tornadoes, but the winds have been 60, 70 mile an hour, which are pretty intense for here. Just be safe out there. Love you, fam. Take it easy. And yeah. If you're forgetting anything.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Have a good one, everybody. Love you. Bye.